Channel 4 Sports presents University of Colorado football. Today from Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska, it's the University of Colorado Buffaloes versus the University of Nebraska Cornhuskers.
161st consecutive sellout here at Memorial Stadium. Some 74,000 strong on hand. It is a sea of red, as you can see, surrounding the AstroTurf here at Memorial Stadium. Ken Culbertson will kick off. 33, Dana Brinson, and 21, Richard Bell are deep. We are underway from Lincoln. This one to Brinson from his own end zone. He's got a hole across the 30, all the way out across the 40. Nebraska offensively, the veteran Steve Taylor, Ken Clark, Richard Bell, Brian Carpenter, the running backs, Bell actually the wing back, veteran offensive line, Sledge, Keeler, Young, Nelson, and Glazer. First and 10 from the 41. Here's the pitch to Clark. No room, and down he goes right at the line of scrimmage. Colorado defensively. Alfred Williams and Canavis McGee, those bookend outside backers or defensive ends, they both had terrific seasons. Walker, Reinhardt, and Hayes in the middle. Bill McCartney wants them to gain some weight in the offseason. DeLuzio and Jones, the linebacker. Deion Figures, the freshman. Now the starter with McQuillan, Tim James, and Bruce Young. Second down and 10. Here's Clark again. This time a hole. Young hits him, but Clark drives all the way out to the 49.
Nebraska feels like they can control the tempo of the game with the running game.
Third and 2. Here's Clark again. He's got a first down. He's to the Colorado 45. Canavis McGee. On the option, Taylor will keep it. Nowhere to go. The pitch to Clark, and he's knocked out of bounds. That's good with a second down and 9 at the Colorado 43. Carpenter is the fullback. Clark is the I-back. On the delay, this is Clark. No room. Poniflet knocks him down at the 44. Favorite receiver for Taylor is Morgan Gregory out of Manual High School in Denver. He is wide to the right, the top of your screen. Taylor's first attempted pass of the afternoon is for Gregory, and it's incomplete. And Poniflet, M.J. Nelson, deep for Colorado. This one will be inside the 20, bounces back, takes the Colorado bounce out to the CU 21. There's the offense, Anesi the quarterback, Pissick, Pritchard, and the sophomore Eric Bieniemy, who now has 1,210 yards rushing. That is third best in CU history in a single season. He's had 7 100-yard games. On first down, here's Bieniemy. Eric's got a couple. He's out to the 23. And there you see him. He's up there with Willie Griffin, Lawrence Pete, Kent Wells, Jeff Mills, Caliendo, and Etienne. Etienne make it, the linebackers. Hicks, Cooper, Jackson, and Fryer. He's a cousin of Irving Fryer. Anesi keeps it. Here's the pitch to Bieniemy. Eric tries to turn the corner across the 25 all the way out to the 30. It is third down and about 1.5 yards to go. The fake to Bieniemy. Anesi to throw. He's looking deep for Campbell. Incomplete. A fine defensive play by Charles Fryer. Keith English, the nation's leading punter, is into the ball game. This is Richard Bell back at his 17. And he's knocked out at the 27 for CU today. Taylor has trouble with the exchange. Here is Clark. DeLuzio wraps him up across the Nebraska 30 to Nebraska 31. It's scoreless. Here is Clark again. Nice spin move. He's out across the 30 to the 34.
Very, very patient. They feel like they can move the football on you piece by piece, and sooner or later they'll weigh you down.
Third down and 3. Up the middle, a big hole for Carpenter. He's got a first down across the 40 to the 44. Of course, Nebraska 9-1, their only loss early in the season, out in L.A. to UCLA. Here is Clark. Another hole. Clark spinning, turning into Colorado territory at the 48. Alfred Williams and 25 to go in this first quarter. Here is Clark. He's got a big hole. Clark all the way down to the CU 29. Tim James First and 10 from the 29. This time the handoff is to the first back. It's Carpenter. 8:25 to go in the first quarter. Nebraska with a 2nd and 6 from the Colorado 25. Brinson is in motion. The pitch to Clark. Not this time. DeLuzio hit him first, and he's joined by about 5 teammates as Nebraska faced with a 3rd and 6. That is Bell in motion. Carpenter, the lone running back. Taylor looking to throw. He's 0 for 1. Here comes the rush, and down he goes. Cole Hayes.
Like to throw it when they want to after they've established the running game, not when they're forced to.
On a scrimmage, the 36, a line drive punt that bounces into the end zone. So you can tell he is ready.
Well, this easily would be the biggest win of his career, and he certainly has pointed his CU Buffaloes toward Nebraska each and every year.
Handoff up the middle to Kissick. Out across the 22 to the 23. 2nd down and 6 from the 24. Campbell's the wide receiver. Pritchard in motion. Here's Bieniemy. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2 tackles. Eric is close to a first down. It is a first down for Colorado. The nose of the ball is at the 30. So their first down of the afternoon. Bieniemy. Not much room. Thomas is after him. He has him at the Nebraska 32.
Nice of you to bring that up.
I'm sorry, and I won't bring it up the rest of the afternoon. I'll ask you about the Cleveland Browns. As there's movement in the offensive line, flags everywhere, but no whistle. So Nessie dumps it out to Bieniemy, and Eric falls down at the 26. 2nd down and 3 for the Bucks. They have it at their own 37. Bieniemy goes right up the middle. ATN hit him first. Eric still moving. Across the 40 to the 41. That should be enough for another Colorado first down. Eric averaging 5.7 a carry, 134 yards a ball game. Having just a sensational sophomore season. This is Kissick. 2nd down and 7. The ball is on the 44. And again, we've got flags everywhere as Nessie throws it incomplete. It was an 85.
Well, they've been competitive, as we see the offside call against Nebraska.
As soon as he sees that there's a problem that somebody jumps, Norgard snaps the football. The right thing to do. Nessie, the pitch outside. This is Flanagan, and he's nailed for a loss. 3rd down and 5 from the 46. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. He just joined us at scoreless. Each team has had it twice. Here's Nessie. Sal on the run. He's to the 48, and that should be enough. Saw a shot there of Tom Osborne, the 2nd winningest active coach in college football, behind only Barry Switzer. Nessie on 1st and 10. Will he pitch or keep it? He'll keep it. Across the 45 to the 44. Hughes had the ball for 5 minutes on this drive. It's a fumbled snap. It's loose. And we'll wait until they unstack it. Colorado. You see how his pant legs were blowing in the wind. There's another fumbled snap, and Nessie appears to be on this one.
Okay. Are you going back this way?
This one appears to be headed into the end zone, and it is. Defenses have held the offense. Ken Clark wrapped up immediately at the 20 for no gain. We played a quarter at Lincoln. Colorado nothing. Nebraska.
And there's a guy that most people thought here in Lincoln would be the featured back starting this year.
Of course, Clark was shaken up on the last series. Carpenter's got it. DeLuzio, number 49, wraps him up.
Back in the ball game. Back to Ron and Dave.
Thanks, Bobby. 2nd down. Taylor throws, and it's incomplete. Brinson dropped the football. Gregory and Brinson, the wide receivers. Knox and Carpenter, the running back. Play action. Taylor steps up, and he's hit from behind. He fumbles the football. Nebraska's got it. Alfred Williams. CU's defense certainly rising to the occasion here as Coker puts his foot into it. A low line drive kick. JoJo Collins with an excellent return. He's back all the way with their best field position of the day. They take over 1st and 10 from their own 40. Flanagan in for the injured Bieniemy. And Nessie throws, and it's knocked down. 2nd down and 10 from the 40. Colorado in a passing set now as Nessie pitches to Flanagan. JJ makes one man miss. Cuts it up the middle for good yardage. He's into Nebraska territory.
He really has not had much of a chance to play this year, but he has great athletic ability.
Of course, he was over 100 yards against Iowa State. And Nessie rolling out. Thomas gives chase. Sal throws, and it's incomplete. It was nearly Colorado State leads New Mexico 7-0 first quarter. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Anesi hands it off to Kissick. Now running hard but being pushed back. They'll give him forward progress to about the 47. Now Kissick is out. Hemingway, number 22, is in for the Bucks on 3rd and 9 from the Nebraska 47. Anesi looking with time, and he overshoots JoJo Collins. There was a 28 to go in the first half here in Lincoln. We are scoreless. 2 top 20 teams slugging it out as English hopes to get a good roll and doesn't. Teams had 7 first down plays and averaged about 2 yards on first down. Here's Carpenter. He's out to about the 23. Well, Clark is back in the game, so that is the good news for Nebraska. Hopefully Bieniemy, their CU's big gun, will come back for them. As Taylor rolling across the 25 and out of bounds at the 27. Yes, they do support their football team. It is a sea of red here in Lincoln. A little patch of black and gold down in the right-hand corner of the end zone. Carpenter again.
Nebraska tends to wear you out. You've got to put some points on the board if you want to win the game.
Campbell and Collins are deep. Coach's punt will drive JoJo back to his 17. Not much room. He hangs onto the ball and down he goes. Big day of sports tomorrow. We'll talk about it as the day progresses. Flanagan up the middle. A big hole for J.J. Across the 35, out to the 37.
Wind up handing it back to a halfback.
That's right. J.J. again. Across the 40. Out to about the 42. 2nd down and 6 from the 42. Great to have it. J.J. Flanagan is a backup. Here he is again. Bouncing, twisting, turning in the Nebraska territory. At the room to run. 72 Vanderpool with a good block as well on first down is Kissick. I begin to wonder if Bieniemy's going to come back. Missed a couple of series. Anesi on the option. The pitch to Flanagan. Gets by ATN. J.J.'s to the 43 where Lorenzo Hicks, the left corner, made the stop. 7 minutes to go in the half. 0-0. 3rd down and 3 from the 43. Here's the handoff to Flanagan. A big hole, and J.J. loses the football. Picks it up and is tackled at the 20, but a tough break as Flanagan was home free. Then Colorado with first down at the 19. Flanagan running well. Now if he can hang on to the ball. J.J. down near the 15. Campbell is wide to the left. 2nd down and 6. Up the middle, it's Hemingway. Pulling his way as a flag goes down at the 13. See. You have it accurately diagnosed.
You look to pick up half of it, or you look for some sort of special play that the enemy had practiced the entire week.
Campbell is wide to the left. Pritchard in motion. Anesi, a reverse to Campbell. He's around one man, but there's nowhere to go, and Jeff's going to be hit and thrown for a big loss back at the Nebraska 43-yard line. That'll be a 19-yard loss.
They actually have a touchdown in their hands. They fumble it. They go backwards 19 yards.
It's 3rd and 33. As you can see, the ball is on the 43. Hemingway's got nowhere to go. He'll be thrown down right at the line of scrimmage, and Colorado has wasted a golden opportunity. 3:58 to go in the half. English will try and punt it out inside the 10. He'll be inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down with time. He looked for Bell, and he was open, but he overshot him.
They're not a great throwing team.
Brinson and Bell both wide to the left. Clark's got room. Poniflet and Canavas McGee
gives him a short yardage situation.
Morgan Gregory now wide to the left. 3rd and short. Colorado showing blitz. Clark through the hole. He's got a first down and more. Across the 30 to the 31. 404 of those on the ground. They average over 6 yards a carry, but they're not getting it today as Taylor looking to throw. With time, going over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Nate Turner.
Had you told me that before the game, I would have bet anything Nebraska would have been on there.
A broken play as Taylor bumps into his own man, and Tom Reinhardt, number 97. 3rd and 11 for Nebraska with 2:05 to go in the half. Taylor just going to look over the middle, completes it to Carpenter. Carpenter loses the football. Poniflet's got it, and down he goes at the 35. Colorado will have it first and 10 at the Nebraska 39-yard line.
This is certainly one of them.
Colorado, I think it's fair to say, has outplayed Nebraska here in this first half. Anesi looking to throw. The quick drop is incomplete. Looking for Parrick, and there's a late flag.
Game. As you see, they call a personal foul. Parrick had a couple of receptions for 59 yards last week.
Chance to take the lead at the half here in Lincoln against 7th-ranked Nebraska. The enemy in the game with the ball. Eric with a big hole. He's down to the Nebraska 12-yard line. That should be enough for another first down and a fumble. And Tim Jackson takes it away, recovers the football. Inside the 15, they've had 2 chances to score on Nebraska, and they come away with nothing as Clark can't break the tackle of Michael Jones. Simply the referee's judgment. Well, Taylor will throw. He's going to run to the side. A little push pass, a very dangerous pass that was incomplete. You're hoping, please don't throw to me. Here's 3rd and 9. He wants to throw again. He's got time. Here comes Williams after him. Still with time. Fires. Nearly intercepted.
When you throw the football with 50 seconds to go in the first half.
See if the Bucks can make something happen. A low line drive kick to JoJo Collins. Nebraska territory across the 45. Down he goes at the 44. Yeah, then it may be a little dangerous. The clip on Colorado with 44 seconds to go. Campbell, Collins, and Pritchard, the wide receivers. There's a handoff to Flanagan. J.J. with a hole across the 50, across the 40 to the 35-yard line. First and 10, 36 seconds to go. The ball on the 36. Anesi fakes. He'll run it. Not much to sell. Out in front of Maryland, 42-17, fourth quarter. Here it's 2nd and 7 from the 33. Anesi with time, looking deep, and it's incomplete.
Should you be able to get to Anesi if it's a passing situation?
Here's Sal, the handoff up the middle to Flanagan, trying to get enough to give kick will be of 47 yards. You can see what Ken has done from that distance. It's on its way, but it's going left. Hits the upright for the crossbar and is no good. So that is the end of the first half here in Lincoln, Nebraska. They've been 2 giants down slugging it out in the pit. So we have played one half of football here at Lincoln, Nebraska. Colorado nothing and Nebraska nothing.
We need to tackle a little better even.
Okay, good luck, Bill.
Thanks.
Head coach Bill McCartney back upstairs.
Dana Brinson takes the kickoff. He's out across the 25 to the 27-yard line. First and 10 from the 27. First man through is Carpenter across the 30 to the 31. Clark and Carpenter, the running backs. We are scoreless, third quarter from Lincoln. Taylor hit immediately and down. I thought the first time looking at it objectively he didn't fumble, but that replay you can't tell. Third down, Taylor dancing around, rolling out. Across the 30 and on second effort. Minutes to go in the third quarter. Collins lets it bounce at the 28. And then dangerously.
Well, the Nebraska fans starting to be loud, and the defense starting looking like they're ready too.
Colorado first and 10 from their 33. Pritchard in motion. Here's J.J. Flanagan. He's out to the cup of coffee with the Broncos.
And that's putting it nicely.
Here's Flanagan. J.J. to about the 29. Crowd now for the first time today making a little noise on 3rd and 4 from the 29. Flanagan's going to be way short. They have to come up with a different plan of attack as English. High kick into the wind. Brinson makes the fair catch. And Avis McGee runs them out at the 29. 2nd and 7 from the 30. CU's defense outstanding this afternoon. The Away, handoff to Clark. Reinhardt has him wrapped up at the 32. 8 miles high. At 40-mile-an-hour winds. Perfect afternoon for football. Here's Clark. He's going to be short. DeLuzio hit him first. Campbell and Collins are deep. Oh, a big rush, and Coker just did get it off as David Gibbs is putting the rush on. The tension beginning to mount here as Colorado, a 19-point underdog, has the football in a scoreless tie. Flanagan. No room for J.J. this time. ATN hit him right at the 20. Second down and 10. The ball on the 20. Fake pitch. Anesi under pressure. Throws and it's incomplete. Looking for Parrott.
Forcing CU to throw the football.
I wonder if they shouldn't look for Campbell. They tried early in the game to Joe. Anesi, play action. Throws and it's incomplete. He was looking for Pritchard. For averaging about 4 yards under his average today, but tricky winds have made that a little tougher. The fair catch by Bell at the Nebraska 41. That's pretty silent in the first half. They've picked up a little here in this third quarter. Bell is in motion. Taylor to throw on first down. Now he'll run. He's got a crease. He's got more than that. DeLuzio finally pulls him down at the Colorado 40. 19 yards by Taylor. First and 10 from the Buff 40. Quick pass over the middle. It's complete. To Milliken, the tight end.
But I wouldn't be surprised to see Taylor go up top.
Bottom of your screen is Morgan Gregory, the kid from Manual High School. Clark runs it up the middle for a first down to the 25. Nebraska, this is really their first legitimate drive. Here's Clark. He's got a block. McGee finally knocks him down. 2nd and 5 from the 20. Taylor stops. And he's hit by McLuhan, and down he goes at the 20 for no gain.
And let him make something happen.
Big play in the ballgame. 3rd and 4 from Nebraska. On a scrimmage just inside the Colorado 20. It's right up the middle to Carpenter. I believe he's going to be a little short. They've got to get just shy of the 15-yard line. The pitch to Clark. He's got the first down. He's inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. First down for Nebraska. Tim James. Nebraska's deepest penetration. They're looking to score first. The pitch to Ken Clark. Cuts it inside. James hits him, but he's all the way down to the Colorado 3. They're averaging 6.5 yards a carry through the season, but not today. Averaging less than 5. Here's the pitch to Clark. He's got blocking. He's into the end zone for a Nebraska touchdown.
Later, they get that offense on track.
Greg Barrios, number 44, the sophomore, is on for the conversion. And with 4:35 to go in the third quarter, Nebraska has struck first.
So when they've won at least 9 games per year.
Chris Drennan kicks off. Pritchard has got it. Good run back by Mike. He's across the 30.
To make Nebraska play on their side. The second half has been played in CU territory.
Anesi, a slant in. He was looking for Pritchard. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Campbell is the wideout. Hand off to Flanagan. He looks to pitch it back to Anesi. He does. And Pritchard has it, and he's out of bounds. I don't think it ever went to Flanagan.
By moving the football and putting Nebraska down in their own end.
3rd and 1. Flanagan has a first down. Plays it, 23.
They just played better here in the second half.
15 carries, 101 yards for Flanagan. Kissick tries the middle, and Campbell is wide to the right. Kissick 33, Pritchard's 9, Flanagan's 2. Anesi has it, keeps it, cuts it up to the 48. Blazek. Anesi. He's hit at his own 49, falls forward to midfield, and that is it.
You get chased down by that linebacker or safety, you don't have enough speed to make it.
English, a high punt. Brinson calls for the fair catch at the 13, so don't miss the re-show on Monday night. 1st and 10 for the Huskers from the 13. They have the ball in a 7-0 lead. Clark running hard across the 20 to the 23. See the clock to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Clark again. He's got the 1st down across the 25 to the 26.
At left tackle at 270 and Doug Glazer at 295. And not to be redundant, but they tend to wear you down after that.
There's a big hole up the middle for Clark again. He's out across. Not Clark, it's Carpenter.
For that meaning the ability to block for the run. Reverse.
There's the fake reverse. Clark keeps it. Because that was the final play. Nebraska has 18 yards in total yards. Nebraska's got it 2nd and 5 from their 42.
59 of those total yards in the last drive. So CU defensively up to this point doing a very good job.
Here's the handoff to Tyrese Knox in the game. Across the 45 to the 46. 1st and 10 from the 47. 14.5 minutes to go in the football game. Clark's got a hole. Clark's outside. He breaks the tackle. Young finally brings him down inside the Colorado 30 to the 29.
They're so big and strong that once they get moving and you start to tire a little bit, it makes for a very long afternoon.
Taylor to throw on 1st down. Now he's going to run down the sideline, inside the 15, inside the 10. He loses the football. Reinhardt is on it at the Colorado 2. 1st down for the Buffaloes. He does, and it's not really going to go anywhere. Kissick 33, Hemingway 22, and Flanagan 2 with the back. Here's J.J. Up and over across the middle to about the 7. Throw from your own end zone.
Well, I think
Need a
that's tough to
first
say.
down.
I think you try to run the option play and be forced to pitch it possibly.
And as he has it, the option, he throws. He's got a man open. It's Parrick. John's across the 40. All the way out to the Colorado 49 and a late flag. We may have a face mask.
Stephen, let's see if we can see the face mask right there. And you can see a very good call as Reggie Cooper comes over the top.
Colorado has it 1st and 10 inside the Nebraska 47. 12-18 to go in the game. Buffs trail 7-0. Hand off to Flanagan. J.J. up the middle, running hard down to the Nebraska 41. For John Parrick, his 4th catch of the year. None any bigger than that. I think Ganesi may have drawn Nebraska offside. The flag is down. His pass is batted down on Nebraska.
They only get so many in a contest.
1st and 10 from the 36. Pritchard in motion. Ganesi the handoff to Flanagan. Lawrence Pete, number 96, again forced into duty when Eric Bieniemy went out with a pulled hamstring. 2nd down and 6 from the 32. Ganesi looking to throw. Now he'll run. Now he's hit by Pete. And he'll go down. At Campbell wide to the left. Collins wide to the right. Passing situation. Play action. Here comes the rush. Ganesi avoids Wells. Foul down the sideline. Inside the 30. Pete has him at the 28. His 4th down, a long one from the 27. Sal can't handle the fumble, the exchange. Flanagan's on it at the 29, but Colorado has botched the opportunity, and Nebraska has the football. And that one inexcusable. Most coaches will say that's the worst mistake you can make, something you practice on since early in camp. And he is lined up at that right defensive end spot. 2nd and 8 from the 32. This is Bell on the wing back around. He's got room. Bounces into his own man, but he's across the 40.
Joe Garton sprained his ankle, so that was his problem. Scott Rasmussen in for him.
Carpenter on 1st down is out across. And at some point here in a couple of minutes, they're going to have to start to worry about that clock. Here's the pitch to Clark. He's got a convoy in front of him. He's across midfield. James runs him out, but they'll spot it.
Break of so many tackles.
Bell 21, Carpenter 29, Clark 32. The fake, the pitch to Bell. Boy, Young had that one snuffed beautifully. It's on the Colorado 42. Clark's in motion. Taylor looking to throw. James may have been clipped. There's a flag. Taylor's knocked out, but I think James was clipped back at midfield.
There's the call. A clip.
Exactly what Colorado needed, though.
And allow him to run the football if he's got anything whatsoever.
The CU's going to win. They really can't let him convert on the second and third down plays here. Second and 23. Taylor, a quarterback draw. Across the 45, out to the 49. Michael Jones. Look at Steve Taylor.
And they're not in their passing set.
No, they're not. Play action. Taylor looking to throw with time. Here comes Alfred Williams. Here comes Cole Hayes. Taylor gets it off, and they're going to mark it a complete at the 40, which is hard to believe, but a flag is down.
I would presume it's going to be a clip or a hold.
The clip on Nebraska. Judge one of his feet. 3rd and 31. Bell and Gregory are the wide receivers. Taylor with time. Fine time. Throwing a wild one over the middle, which is incomplete. He was looking for Bell. 9 yards of return. Croker is on to punt. This one is coming to JoJo. He'll let it bounce. And it's in the end zone. So Collins makes the right decision. Nothing. 1st and 10. The handoff to Flanagan. JJ a hole. He's got 6 yards. I agree with you. Nebraska 274 yards total offense. Colorado 220. And off to Flanagan. JJ bounces off one tackle. A second tackle. Loses the football. Let's wait till they umpire. Bounced off 2 tackles and then lost the ball. It's Colorado now running off at the last second. Hemingway in motion. Flanagan behind Kissick. He's going to be nailed and short. Fryer, 4:35 to go. They've got to get to the 30. It's Flanagan. He's got a first down. JJ across the 35 to the 37, a 10-yard pickup. 4th and 3, Nebraska could allow that kind of a hole. 1st and 10, Flanagan again. Across the 35, out close to the 36. 2nd down and 7. We haven't seen much of Jeff Campbell in the offense. Flanagan hangs onto the football. He gets out to the 44. 3rd and 4. CU has a lot of trick plays in their offense. A lot of things, a lot of misdirection things with Campbell. Flanagan is tripped up short of a first down. He may have lost the yard. Jeff Mills, 4th and 5 from the 42. Anesi will throw. Incomplete. He was looking for Pritchard. Mike was there but could not hang on. Nebraska takes over with 2:26.
Nebraska really did a good job up front putting their hands up, but just couldn't come up with the catch.
Carpenter and Clark the back. This is Ken Clark, who's had a pretty good day. Inside the 40 to the 38. He's protecting the football.
It's been a season of missed opportunities. If you look at the 2 big games, Oklahoma and Nebraska, CU had chances in both to win the contest.
Clark again. Good run. Down to the 32.
The days of the 69-19 scores are over. I think CU giving every indication that they have the ability to play on a par, at least a very close par with the Cornhuskers.
Clark, a nice run. He got good blocking. He's all the way down to the 20. Like inside of a minute. Taylor may just down the football at this point. That's exactly what he's going to do. Crowd now boos
and had a chance, as you mentioned, Ron, to take complete or at least control somewhat of this football game.
Taylor downs it again. I guess Colorado will not use that final timeout. That's the final play of the ball game. A tremendous effort by the Buffaloes of Colorado, but it falls short. Flanagan was running for a touchdown. The ball, for some reason, popped out of his arms. The enemy fumbled at the 12, and Nebraska had the only scoring drive. That came in the 3rd quarter as you look at Osborne and McCartney. 59 yards, 9 plays. Ken Clark went over. And Colorado has been shut out 7-0.